Jason Schreier was saying that some people at Obsidian who have not yet formally been moved to the Josh Sawyer game, because like that is like, and not haphazardly being thrown together. I personally think it was in pre-production. I believed that a while ago when he posted that cryptic tweet showing all his journals from the first New Vegas. And I was like, oh, hey, I wonder if Josh Sawyer's coming back to Fallout. Like it's been a rumor for forever. Like Phil supposedly wanted Obsidian on it for forever, like forever ago. And from what I was seeing, Bethesda didn't really like the idea of that and wanted to keep control of it. I have to think Phil finally got them to soften their stance and be like, Todd, these games are taking way too long to make. And that's why you're doing it, because if you're going to trust,
I'm sure they were like, you have to pick one. And if you don't do one,
yeah.
And you're already this deep into Elder Scrolls, so you might as well let them do Fallout.
My thing is, I think they lost the ability to veto any of that after Starfield underperformed. I think they lost any and all ability to dictate the terms of their franchises after that. Also, like at Obsidian, you have some of the original talent that created the Fallout franchise, by the way, Todd. It is their game.
Yeah.
And Josh directed what is considered by a lot of fans to be the best modern Fallout game. I personally love 3 and 4. I love what I've played of New Vegas. It's one of my greatest gaming sins that I have not played more of New Vegas. And I understand, like, you guys do a lot of 76 stuff. Like, I have to think they're looking at 76 being like, how much money is this actually bringing in, right? Like, I'd rather keep, they kind of be thinking like, oh, we should probably be investing in ESO more. But I think also like Asha may be looking at those and going, okay, the existence of 76 and ESO has made Bethesda kind of complacent in, well, when the spirit moves us, we're going to get around to working on Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
When the spirit moves us.
Yeah, that's a line from my grandma. My grandma used to say that all the time, and I've adopted it as one of my mannerisms.
That's amazing.
People at work love it. When the spirit moves them, they're going to work on these games. So, but if you're going to entrust the Fallout franchise to anybody, I think entrusting it to a game team led by Josh fucking Sawyer,
right,
and a studio helmed by Fergus Urquhart and Tim Kaine is probably about the best you can do here. I'm just saying.
I know that they are talking about merging studios. Do you think they're going to merge InXile with Obsidian at some point?
I could see them doing that. I hope for InXile's sake they don't.
Yeah.
Although at the same time, I mean, I could see them doing it. It would give
especially if they're going to do a Fallout studio, like essentially.
It's interesting because I pitched that once. I pitched make something called the Vault. You know, and the Vault, the Brotherhood, whatever. Like, make that.
Yeah.
But clearly they didn't take my advice. They don't listen to the show, guys. A big surprise. InXile now has the experience to not only do the CRPGs like they used to, but they can now do the third-person action-adventure RPGs like Obsidian does. Obsidian also still has people who work extensively on Pillars of Eternity, which is what? Say it with me. A CRPG. I think if you were to eventually merge them, which I do think is a viable path to keeping both studios, you would be able to have part of the studio that works on those more traditionally based games and maybe gets another game in the Pillars series out. And that's how Avowed continues versus, hey, these are the teams that are going to work like on the more, I don't know, consumer enthusiastically received games. So, but that being said, I think a lot of that's going to dictate on how Clockwork is received. The Clockwork is received like commercially well, not just commercially well, but like review score wise, like critically well, then I think that InXile can like breathe safer, right?